Finally on time, y'all. I mean, I'm still 2 minutes late, but we finally on time, man. Dribble or drown. Back again. Another stream for y'all, man. Happy Friday. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the people who's already out there ready to tap in. And what can I say? Straight into it. Best scores past 10 years. Best NBA scores past 10 years. Tell the truth. If I had to just pick one off the top of my head, I'd probably just go with James Harden. Off the top, without thinking about it. Not even if I'm just saying best, but like just the name I could think of. That's them cars outside, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them killers, man. Y'all stay safe out here. Now, I appreciate everybody tapping in. If you're just now getting in here, if you just now hearing my voice, triple drown. Make sure you liking, make sure you're commenting, and make sure you tapping in. But yeah, best scores. We talking about the step back. We talking about the through the lane hezzy tween. Talking about the Euro step, mid-range game, but not most versatile. This ain't even about that. This ain't even about most versatile. This is just about best scorer. Who gets to it in the best ways possible, Who gets to it in the best ways possible. Pretty much. And I only wanted to go over the last 10 years because it's so many great scores in NBA history. So many great scores in NBA history that I honestly just didn't want to get into it. Didn't want to get to it before the past 10 years. But I will say, outside of James Harden, there is a lot of people that go on this list. Shout out LeBron James, lead scorer in NBA, lead scorer in NBA history. Something that I feel like everybody not even recognizing, or like they not giving Bron his flowers how they really should be. Like breaking the all-time scoring record is insane. I know it's got a lot to do with longevity, but the sustainability of greatness over that long period of time is the main reason. And like I said, that's just not something that's common. Somebody breaking the all-time scoring record, 38 points. Nah, but yeah, Bron up there. 10 years ago was when 2013, 2013. So that was so 2013 was Miami Heat Bron. Peak years for him, a lot of people would say. I think it was his best years. Miami. Well, Cleveland was really good, but I guess defensively Miami was his best. So I gotta give that both sides, with him being his best on defense. His offense was pretty adequate too. So yeah. Bron. This is when Harden is just getting to the Rockets. KD still in Oklahoma. Um, yeah, KD up there too. Not even gonna lie. Bro, so efficient. He almost shot like it's some crazy stat he had from last year where he was damn near 70%. He was damn near like 70% from the mid range. From the mid range, he was like above 65%, but I'm saying damn near 70 just to gas it. So KD obviously one of the most prolific scorers from the OKC to the Golden State. I think his Golden State years get slept on too because nobody cared. Nobody really gave a damn about what was going on with it. And you can't really be mad at that. I mean, Steph, Clay, Dre, all them. Uh, and I think 2013. I think 2013 was his scoring title and MVP. Oh no, 2014 was KD MVP, but KD up there too. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, one of them too. I ain't gonna lie. What we mean about a question: most prolific, efficient, or most dominant, or unstoppable? I think I'm gonna go with most dominant, like best scorer, most dominant across the whole floor. You feel me? Across the whole floor. So that's stepping past half. Obviously, I'm gonna throw Steph and Dame in there, but they just don't really crack the top 5 for me for past 10 years. As far as just scoring goes, like, they probably right outside it, but most dominant for sure. Like, if I was probably doing, like, the last 20 years, like, Carmelo Anthony would be in there. I'd have Carmelo really high. Kobe, obviously. I think I have Kobe number 1 if I did the last 20 years. Um, but yeah, last 10, I right now, I'm leaning towards James Harden. 10 years ago was when he just got, Houston, and he started catching his groove, started catching his roll. So, I'm kinda leaning towards James Harden. Um, Kevin Durant, obviously. Kevin Durant was one of them guys. I was just talking about how he got down. He was just going into MVP form, and although he was never like a major playoff riser. There's not that many playoff risers on his list past 10 years, but Curry IRL lab packages are insane. Curry in this, yeah, he in the discussion too for sure. He in the discussion because you got to think about how efficient Steph 30 is. You got to think about how efficient Steph 30 is in the paint all the way out to the 3-point line. Um, and 10 years is like I said, I go back to Miami Bron. People don't realize 2013, 2014, Steph was really Mars said it on Player's Choice, bro. Steph Curry, and I was one of them people that I'm a huge advocate. Like you was around, bro. This was before the championship. I would call him a top 10 player in that time. Like, I don't think you can name 10 NBA players better than Steph Curry in 2013. So that would be like damn near MVP Curry. He was still at like 22 points, 21 points, because you got to think about it. The year he won MVP, he only went up like 1 point. He went from like 22 to 23. And he went from like 22 to 23 from 13, 14 to 14, 15. So I agree. He up there. But James Harden was we just talking about straight scoring. And I guess in the past 10 years, you got to give Curry a lot of credit for his sustainability. So he might, damn, now that you just said that, I might have to pick him over Harden because you look how Curry been scoring the ball in the past 3 years. Like his past 3 seasons, he damn near averaged 30 every season. 27 and above in the past 3 seasons. Harden then dropped about 20. So that kind of like, I guess that's kind of a knockout. Yeah, I need to look some shit up. I guess I didn't think about that. Curry might be above. He definitely top 5 now that I'm thinking about that, putting that into perspective. He just came off of averaging 29 this year, 29 point like 5, something like that. Won the championship last year, averaging like 27. And then the year before that, he was damn near in the MVP conversation, and his team didn't even make the playoffs. So travel. So I don't want to put, and I just said travel. I just gave away why I don't want to put James Harden in this conversation. He probably traveled too much. He was manipulating. He shot too many free throws. So when I'm talking about, like, it's not that he's not a great scorer. It's about scoring too, bro. It's not about points scored. It's just about like obviously you got to score a lot of points if you're gonna be on the list, but it's about it's not about like total points scored because obviously Brian gets some respect. I was just giving Brian some props. Brian get his respect because at the end of the day, just go back to Miami, Brian, and that's his whole Cleveland stint, where I think he was like top 3 scorer in the league when he was in Cleveland. It wasn't really too many people I mean, the whole time he probably always top 3 through 5, but James Harden's Rockets years was insane. He used to actually manipulate the entire defense down to whatever he wanted, bro. And that's something that you can't really like fight. I never argue somebody if they wanted to put James Harden. But I'm backing down off of that one now because his past 3 years he slipped. His numbers been down. He's been around 20 points. Ever since he went to Brooklyn, right? He left Houston and went to Brooklyn. Ever since he went to Brooklyn, it's not been the points that we think. And that was what, 2018? So that's the past like 5 years, bro. Was that 18? No, that wasn't 18. It couldn't have been because he was still on the Rockets. They had Chris Paul. So that was 21, 2021 season. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, James Harden went there. And ever since then, his number's been down. So as far as scoring the ball, but I don't know. That is only three. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's only 2 seasons, 3 seasons. But since then, Curry has rose. Like he became a better scorer. Well, not a better scorer. He just continued to do what he was doing. He sustained it. So number one, I'm a switch James Harden. I'm gonna say Kevin Durant is number one. As far as like most dominant scoring the ball up and down, you know, down the stretch of a game. Kyrie Irving in this conversation too. Don't get it twisted now. Kyrie Irving is in this conversation. You don't have to. You don't have to average 30 points, 35 points. Embiid in this conversation too. Kind of. I'm only giving Embiid a little bit of some love because he's been such a dominant scorer the past few years. Although I don't like that he gets to the line as much as he does. As an NBA savant, I can't be mad at it because it's still part of the game. That's a skill at the end of the day, getting to the line. I just feel like Embiid could be averaging 36, 35 off of the fact that he's bigger than everybody. If he got on that block more and just used his body, I don't know. You just never know. I don't know. You just never know. Who else? Some sleepers I'm missing. I got KD in the talks. Braun. Brian up there, bro. He just averaged 30. He 20 years in and he averaged 30. He got to be in the combo. And then you look 10 years ago, he probably was like, well, I don't know. I can't guess what he averaged in Miami because he did so many things. His points never really matter. Like he probably walked away with averaging like 26 points overall, like all in all in Miami. He probably averaged 26, which is good, above 25. That's beautiful. But I don't know, bro. Brian up there. But KD, like I guess we can get into Kevin Durant. Can't really have no long stream today either. I gotta be somewhere, but I had to say I had to accomplish it. Let me just take a second. Actually, we about 10 minutes in. Take a second to say thank you to everybody who's been showing up. Shout out to all the subs, all the new subs. Shout out to the shorts too. The shorts kind of is what inspired me to even start streaming on YouTube. Shout out Dribble Drown. We going far places. This is just the beginning type shit. Make sure you guys like the stream, man. But yeah, make sure you guys leave that like. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. We made it through our first week, Monday through Friday. Made our first week, you feel me? Shout out to the Dub chat. Monday through Friday really ain't no easy feat, you feel me? Really ain't no easy feat working how I work. Always never home, never really having time to be. But shout out to my guy Nuke. Big word to my guy Nuke. He the reason I really even was motivated to start it as soon as I did. He wasn't letting me just sit around. I got to make this content. So shout out to y'all. Back to the program though. Best score. Past 10 years, because like 10 years, I'm talking about the totality of it too. I'm talking about the whole totality. Curry probably top three. I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant number one. Kevin Bryant and Curry. Them the top three, I think. I feel like Kevin, as far as sustainability and dominance, since 2013. I might go with Steph Curry and Bron. KD, Steph Curry, Bron. I got to see what it's looking like though, because James Harden might still be above. James Harden might still be above Curry because he was doing the unthinkable back in 2013, especially up until like 2017, 2016, 2017. I'm gonna have to check it out though. I mean, he was on his Kobe shit. Like he was on his Kobe shit where they were showing graphics where he was putting up 40 on teams night after night. You feel me? 38, 35, 40, 40, 42, 48, 40, 32, 40, 40. Like he had a couple seasons like that back to back where he was doing that. So it's hard for me to count him out. But You talking about just consistently doing it though, like, and then you got to think about also Curry had a couple. He had about four. I think Curry could have averaged the same amount of points. Oh yeah, I'm taking Curry. Hell yeah, I'm taking Curry over Harden. Because now that you think about it, he had a couple seasons, probably like damn near 4 seasons in a row, 4 or 5 seasons in a row, from the first MVP to the last Kevin Durant season, to where he wasn't even really playing like fourth quarters for real. Bro would drop. He was doing 20 bombs on you, 20 25s on you in he was damn near averaging like 17 in third quarters or some shit like that at one point, like for a stint of a month. Shit crazy. But yeah, I'm taking Curry just for that fact. His numbers may not be as crazy, but I remember the third quarters bro was having. I remember the third quarters bro was having. She used to get wicked. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord too, man. Link in the bio, man. Link in the bio. I appreciate all the late views, everybody who taps in after the goddamn stream is up, gets that replay revalue, man. We really appreciate it. Stream really appreciate it. Channel really appreciate it, man. Shout out Dribble. Um, Past 10 years, who am I missing? It's somebody, somebody that I'm missing. Somebody that I'm missing. Curry, James, KD. I haven't talked enough about KD for him to be my number one, but I can't even think who else is a elite scorer. Westbrook, I guess. Westbrook used to do his thing. I gotta give him his props. Ever since 2013, he been showing out. Um, Luka's so good at scoring, bro. I damn near might throw him in the combo. Like Luka been in the league about 5 years. It's 2023. He came in at 18, right? Him and Trey them, they came at 18. That's 5 years, bro. Luka's so good at scoring. I might have to put him and Trey. They might be sleepers. Damn, I sound like I I I sound like a Trey Young fan. Shit's crazy. I sound like a Trey Young fan at this point, but what they've done in the past 5 years, what Trey Young and Luka have done in the past 5 years, you damn right gotta throw their name in the combo too. Like Luka just came up averaging like 32, and he got hurt towards the end of the season. So I don't know. I don't know. What's good with it, my guy? What's good, Uzi? Doodoo game, man. Big doodoo. Yeah, man. I feel like the Twitch side, they not rocking with me right now, bro. I took too long, you feel me? And I came back for like a couple weeks. And it was like I came back for a couple weeks and then I just couldn't I just couldn't do it, bro. I just wasn't feeling it. I feel like they not fucking with me. But they'll show up eventually. I know they'll start showing love eventually. But what's good with you, my brother? Best scores, best scores past 10 years. I done touched bases on James, Steph. I feel like Steph is a better scorer than James Harden in the past 10 years, bro. That's a great video idea. That's what these streams about to start turning into. I'm gonna start watching them back for video ideas. This is great for content. I ain't gonna lie. I can edit videos up and shit. Make it look good. Hell, even one day I could start. One day I could start private in these lives. Maybe. Nah, I ain't gonna private them. Ain't no reason to. Luka might finally get MVP this year next to Kyrie. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I'm a firm believer that Kyrie gonna win Finals MVP though. If they make it to the finals, I'm gonna be real. I think Luka's real good. I think Luka's nice, but I feel like Kyrie really got some shit to prove. You feel me? Same as Ben Simmons. I think this is Ben Simmons' year. I think my next stream, um, gonna be about Ben Simmons. Tell the truth. Ben Simmons and then like people who like forgotten about people because I think everybody forgetting Ben Simmons only like 25, 26. He has more than enough room to still come back and bounce back. Ben Simmons, no way for me. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing, but I believe in him. Dealing with that back injury, he finally says he feels like himself again. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Like I guess he dealing with a back injury. I ain't never had no back injury. I mean, I have had back pains and probably did deal with a back injury and didn't know that's what it was. But I ain't tripping. I feel like Bruh can bounce back. He playing around a team now that I feel like is no pressure. Is no pressure for him to perform or nothing like that. It's the same things. Obviously, he gonna get into the season and they're gonna be like, you need to start shooting jump shots, but the kid will be fine, bro. Because his mentality. But that's my thing. He came out and said he trying to kill this year. He actually came out and said something. So it's like he's speaking up for himself, bro. He's speaking up for himself. So it's like I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. Respect the check. I can't be mad at somebody for not. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't proved anything. So how can I get mad at you for not believing in him? It's been year after year that he's been bamboozling us. He's been bamboozling us, my brother. So I ain't tripping. I feel it. I feel it. But yeah, that back injury, bro, like I feel like personally dealing with a back injury, and it was a lower back injury. And you gotta remember, Ben Simmons like 6'10". These being that large, having something as bad as a back injury or like knee injuries, back injuries, it's not really much you can do. Like you're already so heavy walking around. You feel me? You're already so heavy walking around. I just feel like, and then he tried to play through it. You can't play through a back injury, bro. It's your whole mobility. It's your entire function of rotating on defense. Like any anything, bro. Anything, bro. I just feel like with him finally saying that he feels like he's back and and players have said this before. This ain't nothing new. Where they basically just trying to hype themselves and get themselves back, talk themselves into it. But you're like you just said, bro. The mental is like half the battle. Mental really like half the battle. So it's like if he can just buy into, we know he's still talented. We know he's still a top defender in the league. At least we will hope. At least we will hope. But nah, yeah, I believe in Ben Simmons. I always have. It's hard for me to give up on somebody just because they having some downtime. Like it ain't been long enough. He's still trying. I still see Cuddy in the gym. I still see Lil Bro in the gym trying to get his shit off. So he just got to show it. He can play. I think he has a good unit around him. I think he has a really good unit around him in Brooklyn to prove himself. He probably trying to get paid too. People say it's not just the mentality, it's the motor as well, which I guess mentality and motor kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, Big Ben, bro. He played defense. If he just like, for me personally, if he just goes at the rim, I don't think nothing can really stop him. If he really was hurt and he's finally back healthy, he's 6'10", bro, and he's all of like 260, 240 through 260. So like, yeah, bro. If he could just get down, he do what he used to do: get downhill, get in transition, force some turnovers, get in transition, which is what he's best at. He could come up with. He don't even. It's not even about how many points he averaged. It's just about the impact. Like he got so many great scorers around him. He's such a. We forget about his playmaking ability too, because it kind of fell off a cliff when he was playing with Katie and Bron or Katie and Kai. Not even gonna lie, like I expected them two to be the perfect players for him, but he said he was still playing through the injury, and he ended up getting hurt again. And he ended up getting hurt again and had to sit out in Brooklyn. So not sure how a stream about scores turned into a Ben Simmons cape fest, but I don't know. Maybe I'm glazing. I don't know. Maybe I'm glazing. I don't know. I just feel like Bro can bounce back. He could be a nice role player. Yeah, a nice role player. He not gonna be no. They was calling him Ben Simmons. They was calling. I'm talking about. They was calling him Ben Simmons. They was calling his ass the next LeBron James. They was calling little brother next LeBron James, like, when he came in. They need to dead all that. But he can make some noise. He can guard 1 through 5, bro. Even his last series against the Hawks. Yeah, I don't know. Best scores? PJ Tucker, Tony Snell, Andre Roberson, Draymond. Oh man. Worst scores. I guess that'd be a good stream idea too. Worst scores to have impact. Worst scores to have impact. I'm about to write that shit down right now, actually. That's crazy. That's a great worst NBA players to have impact. That's a great video idea. Yeah, I can't stream too long today, either y'all, but I do appreciate y'all. This is the first Monday through Friday. Shout out to y'all. We made it our first Monday through Friday. This is the new schedule. Talk basketball, talk hoops after 5 p.m. Eastern time. Um, Big love to y'all in the chat. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, man. Remember, like is how we get to the recommended. If you guys hear my voice right now, make sure you are hitting that like because we are getting up right now. We're going up. Week 1 was good. Week 2 gonna be great. You feel me? Worst NBA players to have impact, to have the most impact. That's a great one because you just said some good people like Draymond, PJ Tucker, a guy like Tony, not Snell, but the other nigga, defender from the 2000s, Tony Allen, Ron Artest, who was a great scorer, but even later in his career, he wasn't. It wasn't about the scoring. Like when he won that championship with the Lakers. Yeah, Tony Allen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do that Monday because we are Monday through Friday, man. We are Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Got myself on the schedule, man. Just think about it. Like a month from now, shit gonna be up. A year from now, I plan on still be streaming. Not gonna lie, I still want to be doing this. It's gonna be majorly upgraded. I'm probably gonna have way more guests. Brandon Rush. Oh, I like Brandon Rush. I like Brandon Rush. Draymond probably gonna win though. He probably gonna be the best. What's bro for the Pistons, the '89 Pistons? Jeremy Sohan. Oh, that was a good one. Damn, that was a good one, bro. He's going in the thumbnail. That's crazy that you just said Jeremy Sohan. Dennis Rodman. I was gonna say Dennis Rodman. That's so crazy you said Jeremy Sohan, bro. That was an excellent one. Top 5 rookie. Top 5 rookies. That's gonna be Tuesday. Top 5 rookies. The 2023 season. Jeremy Sohan in my top 5 rookies list. Even though he made second team all, I think he's still top 5 rookie with his impact on the game. With his impact on the game. Ooh, I like Jeremy Sohan. Yeah, Dennis. Dennis, yeah. Dennis, that dude. Dennis was that dude. It's some more that we just probably not thinking about. It's some more that we probably not thinking about, obviously. But it's straight off the top of the dome too, man. Don't y'all forget, man. It's just all NBA knowledge. Like we're not researching nothing. I might look some shit up every once in a while just to fact check myself, but this straight off the dome, all knowledge. I really want to continue to. I gotta watch that Spurs series too. That Spurs playoff run in 2005 before the Miami one. That shit look impressive. Yeah, next to Wemby, that's OP on defense. Nah, that's crazy. And I think he's gonna become a better playmaker too. I think he's gonna become a better playmaker too. Having the passing ability is always a plus. It's always a plus in when you playing in a system like the Spurs, and that's what they do. I like Vassell too. I think Vassell is gonna really flourish against or next to a guy. Is it Devin? I can't remember. I think it's Devin Vassell. I really dig his game, bro. Not gonna lie, bro gets to it. They just need a more fun guard. You don't like Vassell? Someone can play make. You don't like Vassell? I like Vassell, bro. I think he a big guard. He like 6'5". He 6'5", 6'6". He good with the ball in his hands. Excuse me. My bad. I had to drink some water. Almost passed out. I like him, but like a PG. Okay, so you want Vassell to be basically just be that second primary like shot creator. Cause you right, he not no point guard, but he can run it though. He pretty much has to run it. I think Bruff of Memphis, who is their starting point guard? I feel like Vassell could be the two. Yeah, I figured that's what you were saying. He could be a shot creator, like a shot creator, away from the ball type. I think the backup PG for Memphis, I think he would have been excellent for them. Who went to Tyus Jones? Ain't his name Tyus Jones? He would have been great for them. Yeah, Tyus Jones. Hell yeah, I think he would have been great for them. And if not Tyus Jones, ooh, you know who else will be good? Who I think is a shooting guard, but can adjust to that PG role if he like just work on his game. Jalen Suggs, bro. Jalen Suggs down there in Orlando. He's really good on defense, so I know Coach Pop will play him. Try to get him going like DeJounte Murray, get him becoming a better playmaker. They have his brother Trey Jones. Oh yeah, they do have Trey Jones. Trey Jones not as good as Tyus though. I mean, but that's really just to do with like him being poised. Like Tyus Jones is a vet. I don't know how old he is, but he played like a vet, and that's just something that you can't. Not everybody don't got that. You feel me? I loved him in college. Trey Jones, where he went, like Valdosta, or he looked like he played Kentucky or somewhere blue. Them light skins love to go to Kentucky, boy. I tell you. Or where he went, like North Carolina. Suggs from good. Oh, you talking about? No, I wasn't talking about Suggs. I was talking about. I thought you was talking about Trey Jones. I know Suggs went to Gonzaga. I know he made it to the finals. Hell yeah, I already know that. That's what I'm saying. He wasting his bro. Jalen Suggs was that dude when he was in college, bro. He's wasting his time down there in Orlando. I can't wait till his contract up and somebody pick him up. Kenny Lofton Jr. Oh, I like Kenny. KB put me on the Kenny. He ain't no point guard though. Kenny, he earned his he gonna earn some PT watch. He gonna average like 25 through like 28 minutes. He was killing the G League. Kenny was killing the G League. Yeah. I feel like was his dad in the NBA? Let me look it up. He a junior. Kenny Lofton Jr. He was in the he played baseball, Major League Baseball. Um we done got so far beside the point. That's crazy. I ain't tripping. I'm about to have to leave too a little soon too. I ain't gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. I gotta go. I gotta go handle some business. I gotta go handle some business. Man, it sucks. That has to be a short stream. I might pop out and stream. No, I ain't gonna double stream. I ain't gonna double stream. If anything, I try to come up with some video ideas. Y'all get in the Discord too if y'all want, man. I got a new Discord I'm trying to start. Basketball Discord, straight basketball discourse. Well, we can get in there and talk. We can get in there. We can get bounce ideas. I'm trying to get my YouTube dribble or drown Discord going. The Do Up Sensei one is gone. I'm not gonna like that shit completely dead. So, like I said, should I can I like moderate you? Can I like moderate you, bro? Can I have mods in my YouTube chat? Let me go to the stream and pull it up. Go to the stream and pull it up. All right, let's get into it, man. We did hit 6 likes again. Not even gonna lie, man. That's probably like the goal now. We're gonna try to get it to 10 likes. We're trying to get the stream. We're trying to get the vid to 10 likes. So if you guys are out there and you hear me, even in the playback, make sure you guys are liking the stream. Exclamation mark mod. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put you and see if it works. Nah, this ain't Twitch. Hey, this ain't Twitch, Brody. This is not Twitch. But whatever, it don't matter. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna try to get this stream to 10 likes. We're gonna try to get every stream to 10 likes. That's the main goal from here on out. 10 is the threshold. Next thing you know, we're gonna be talking about 20. Next thing you know, 1,000. You feel me? Next thing you know, 1,000. So really, I'm gonna just go for 1,000 now, man. Let's just get the stream to 1,000 likes. We gonna go ahead and skip the baby steps. I'm not really good at beginning. I'm not really good at starts, but hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. 10K likes, y'all make sure you guys spam up. Yeah, it didn't work. It's cool. I figure it out. I think you need a mod. I feel like you should have a mod for a stream. Like, why not? Like, why not, bro? But yeah, Jeremy Sohan, the Spurs. Spurs, they got a really bright future. So who you think better out of Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama? I honestly feel like Chet is NBA ready because he was there. He just sat a whole year. But Vic, he got such a special skill set doing step back threes and some more shit. I'm not sure what that's gonna look like in the NBA. Just to touch bases on us talking about Vassell and Sohan playing alongside him. I feel like if they already look like they meshing together with him just dyeing his hair, just showed me that they already rocking with each other. I kind of feel like Jeremy Sohan, they're the future of the NBA. Like that's the face, that's the team that's gonna be the face of the NBA. Like the Spurs did it again. I don't know if they did another Tim Duncan story where he's just gonna be winning rings throughout the decade, but I do, I definitely do believe, I definitely do believe that they still win championships eventually. Don't let Vic, don't let Vic get big. Not like too buff, not like too strong, because he really don't need that. He really more of a finesse player, but it'd be crazy if he's like pick up a lot of weight. It'd be crazy if he pick up a lot of weight and he turned into like a 7'6" Yao Ming heavy type that can get in that paint for real, backing nigga down. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. These are all what ifs though. I don't know if I'm not sure if Vic will even become that. That's how the whole spill on that's my whole spill on Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. I don't know if he really gonna like the way people been talking about Ant-Man, he gonna be a top five scorer. His not just top five scorer, like top defender. So he gonna have to make second team all or first team all. He gonna have to make second team or first team all just next year. And that's just what it is. With the way people talk about it, that's just what it is. Timberwolves gonna have to be a top five seed, which they have the capabilities. They got so much defense. They got so much defense. They got so much defense. I really don't even know. Shout out to the street hooping YouTube channels too, man. Let's just uh take a dive past NBA real quick and just talk about like guys like Devontae Frigga in the next chapter, people like that. What's bro name that be shooting? What's bro name that be shooting them crazy layups? The blonde hair kid, T something. T Jazz, Tristan, that nigga Tristan Jazz, bro. Shout out him. Shout out to the Hoop YouTube community. I think the next chapter probably my favorite YouTube hooping community for real. Like they damn near better than Ball is Life to me. Like if they started posting like highlights and shit, it would be so cold. Like highlights in basketball news, got a little team like that. Y'all should tap into the next chapter. Yeah, T Jazz. I like T Jazz. T Jazz is somebody I but yeah, the next chapter, they got so many different hoopers. They got like I said, D Frigga, Slim, J. Lou. They got the twins. Shout out Moon. Shout out Moon, probably one of my favorite hoopers right now in the next chapter. I just love bro Aura. Dev in the lab. Oh yeah, Dev in the lab. His valid. Dev in the Lab fire. You right. He's funny too. He been posting a lot of like good funny content. He been posting a lot of good funny content as far as like the shorts, like the YouTube shorts, TikToks, and all that. Um, Professor YouTube Hooper too. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's crazy. Not even just the YouTube hoopers. Gotta give that you just brought up the professor. Gotta give respect to and one, bro. And one basketball. I feel like we talked enough about scoring. That's really why I'm just diving into other things. There's not really much you can say about scores. I knew I made this topic today because I knew it was gonna be at the short stream about best scores in NBA. We can get more into that whenever, but the yeah, the like hot sauce and them boys, RDC World. Oh, if we talking about YouTubers, we can do that. We just pivot to just YouTubers. It ain't gotta be about just hoopers, bro. RDC World and AMP, and really RDC World. AMP that to me, I like AMP a lot, but they just not fucking with RDC World as far as like content goes. With well, nah, because that's not true. As far as content goes, they tapped in, but as far as just like humor and just like I'm not sure, bro. Because have you ever watched like a RDC World stream? Have you ever seen them stream? It ain't even just their videos no more. They streams be so funny, bro. But yeah, I like Caleb City. I'm actually in the YouTube world. I love the YouTube community. Caleb City, RDC World. Um, I'm having a brain fart right now, but there's a lot of YouTubers out there, bro, to keep you entertained. Having a team like that though is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. A team like RDC World is crazy. And RDC World be tapped in with the NBA community. Them NBA videos they be making be hilarious. Like Brian in the locker room, shit like that. I've been watching hella podcasts lately though. Like Gilbert Arenas, I think has the best podcast. Him and Rashad McCants. Um, Players Choice, they got a basketball podcast. I rock with them. Chill from TikTok. Ticket. I don't know if y'all know who Ticket TV is. He's dope. Um, but yeah. I guess just to get back into basketball, talk basketball again before we get up out of here. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it's a classic. The ones from the Cavs. Yeah, the ones from the Cavs was hilarious, bro. The ones from the Cavs was hilarious. Anything Brian. Anything Brian. Brian is hilarious too, bro. I feel like Brian is gonna be the best podcaster we've ever seen. Like when Brian get the line and talking about shit that he's done or seen or read, books that he's read, yo, he's the top tier, like grade A comic. Or his videos he be making every post or every preseason where he working out, his workout vids. Dog shuts the internet down. Doggy Bone shuts the internet down every year. Like Brian is a gem. I don't think we appreciate LeBron as much as we should. Like, I'm a big Kobe fan, and I've always been a big Kobe fan. But for most people, they really cap because Kobe used to get a lot of hate when I started watching the NBA. Obviously the allegations that he was going through, the leaving, even not be, being a bad teammate, all that shit. People was not fucking with Kobe. But Brian is a gem, bro. Trey Rags and Lenar, nah, Trey Rags. Oh my god, bro. Trey Rags is absolute. Nah, what's bro name? MK Slat. Nah, MK Slat. If y'all, if you guys want to laugh, bro, just go watch an MK Slat video. MK Slat, Trey Rags too, though. Trey Rags is hilarious. Lenar, who we used to watch, bro? Who we used to watch? Q. Back in the day, we used to watch fucking, like I said, Caleb City was a big one for us. We always been watching in RDC World. Who was that nigga who used to do the freestyles and be like, "Psych, that's the wrong answer." Like, he down there look like Trey Rags. He damn near look like Trey Rags. Now I don't think about it. Nah, MK Slat though. MK Slat the one. Yeah, it's just it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. But yeah, I think Brian gonna be a great pod, especially looking at. I wonder who really gonna be next up. I like Mark podcast a lot, but his shit not fucking with Gilbert Arenas. I ain't gonna lie. 2K released the builder today. You gonna get 2K? I don't know if I'm gonna play it this year. I'm in a chat with my guys. I'm in a group chat with guys who they said we playing like rank this year, pro am or whatever. And they said I'm gonna be the shooting guard. I said I'm gonna be the shooting guard. I don't know. What it's looking like though. It look exciting. I just got a PS5 that just sits there, but it's cross gen, I feel like that's all the reason to get it. But to me, it's looking like the same game. I might not buy. I might not. But probably will. Yeah, same. It look like the same game to me. It's 23, which 23 wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. I had a lot of fun on 23. It had his like. Nah, it's one of the more glitchier games I would say, but it's one of the more glitchier games I would say. But I still have my fun with it. I like I like what 2K is doing as far as the cross gen, but that's about it. That's about it. That's absolutely about it. I'm not even on next gen. Yeah. Current gen is where it's at every year. But I bought a P5, so I'll just be on next gen. Yeah. At least they fixed adrenaline and limitless takeoff. Yeah. Step backs was a main problem. I heard step backs not gonna go in as much as they used to, but you never know. You absolutely never know. MK Slat, yo, evil twin. No cap, bro. No cap. I fucking MK Slat the long way. Like, bruh is the epitome of humor. Like, he don't. I don't know if he's normal or like. I don't know. I don't know. He's a walking troll though, bro. I love that shit. Like, I absolutely love that shit. He like my Atlanta, bro. I wouldn't. I'm not really no troll like I used to be. I don't really calm down. I don't really calm down from who I used to be, but MK Slat, bro. When I see MK Slat, same thing with like that's why when people they be tripped out when I tell them like Speed is like one of my favorite streamers. Where like I like cringe shit down there. Like that trolling shit is hilarious, bro. And Speed just being character, but MK Slat, kid is gold. Kid is gold. But hell yeah, man. We are like I said, we trying to reach 10,000. We trying to reach 10,000 likes on the stream. So you guys make sure you drop a like on the stream if you're new to the stream. Tap in, sub up, hit that post bell notification. We go live Monday through Friday, and we really never miss a day. I'm gonna come up with a catchphrase. I'm gonna come up with a catchphrase eventually, but as far as right now, we're just gonna keep this shit rolling. How long we been streaming? 40 minutes. Did I get 40 minutes here? I'm almost at an hour. This damn near same regular time stream. No cap. I'm gonna put y'all on too, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm gonna put y'all on to some great hooping YouTube. Telling you, the next chapter. Make sure you guys are checking out the next chapter. That shit is valid. That shit is valid. We ain't really talked too much about the best scores in the NBA today, but we got probably about 25, 30 minutes in and talk about it. This is what we want to do though. We want to expand. We want to talk about more things. We want to get the chat more involved. So this is what we're gonna do. Like I said, 2 months from now, my biggest goal, 60-day trial period on getting the channel monetized. Because getting monetized through shorts is just not the wave, bro. I don't have the time to edit and post shorts. I probably start posting clips from the stream, and then this is also going to lead into making videos because, like I said, I mean I'm coming up with good video ideas doing these streams. I done came up with like 3 of them. Number one being Trey Young being his ring being better than Luca's ring, or even the top 3 rings idea. Like, what would be the best 3 rings going into 2024? 2023, 2024 season. Like number one, I think would be LeBron or the Knicks. LeBron or the Knicks is one or two, and then Trey Young is number three. But yeah, scores James Harden to end the stream off, man. James Harden, he gonna be number four. Steph Curry number three, number two LeBron James, and number one Kevin Durant. You know, it's about sustainability. It's about dominance, and it's also about just being able to get a buck. You know, like when you ask to do in that situation, you just go out there, you get a buck. So hey, yeah. Honorable mentions: Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, um, Luka Doncic, Trey Young. You know, just out of the 5 years that they've had, Paul George too. Got to give Paul George his credit. Shout out Paulie. Shout out to the Paul George podcast too, man. Podcast P. Shout out Gilbert Arenas and what they doing over there. Their season finale was dope. We got to see Gilbert Arenas smoke some weed. Shit was amazing. I want the Clippers to finally win one. Yeah, the Clippers winning a championship the Clippers would be good too. I guess you're right. I guess Kyrie and Luca winning is a tandem that I guess kind of far exceeds Trey Young because Kyrie getting Finals MVP is top three to me. Like I think that would shut a lot of conversation down about basketball discourse and conversations about what has he done without Luca or what has he done without Bronzy. But Westbrook on the Clips too. They got Terrence Mann too, bro. And they talking about getting James Harden. Oh yeah, you right. Westbrook winning the ring would be crazy. Westbrook winning the ring would be crazy. Paul George, Westbrook, Kawhi. Okay, that's gonna be an idea for what's the name too. What's the best ring going into 2020? What's the name? Best ring to win in 2024 season. Best ring to win. Because I got a dip, man. This has been a great stream, great W stream, dribble to drown. Make sure you guys like, make sure you comment, make sure you guys subscribe. Check out Instagram, check out Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to blow up my Twitter. I want to join the Twitter NBA community. So that's something that we're really gonna have to get into. The Discord is in the bio. I'm about to start putting my Twitter in my bio too. But hey man, y'all boys be easy out here. NBA hoops. NBA do it. Peace.